I'm Jesse Terry, and I wrote this song, If I Were the Moon.
If I were the moon, I'd light all your back roads.
I wrote the song, as a message of comfort to my little girl, Lily. She's 4.5 now, and I believe she was about a year old when I wrote it. And it's about being able to reach for her dreams and know that she's protected and safe, and probably a very common theme for parents, which maybe why it's resonated with so many people when I go out and play it. I wrote it in 2019, so I had a full year to play it before COVID, and people would almost always come up with a tear in their eye and say, you need to turn that into a children's book. And I always just thought, that's a lovely idea. Maybe I'll do that when I'm retired, whatever retirement is. I'll probably never retire. And then COVID hit, and it just seemed like I just got passionate about the idea, and I just said, well, one way or the other, we're going to make this happen.
Watching over you.
I think that song that people say, oh, it just came out and I wrote it in 10 minutes. I've had very few of those in my life, maybe 2. What I will say is I get things I'll have something special, what I think is special, come very quick. And in this song, it was just that first line, if I were the moon. And then I had to figure out what that meant. So, but for me, if I have, even if it's that one line, or it's that one melody that really works well with the chords, like that to me is I don't care if it takes another year to write the rest of the song, because that idea is for me is the really hard thing. Then you can craft away at it, and the way it happens for me is that I'll be writing, I have a new song right now that I've been writing for the last 3 weeks, and I write and I write and I write, and I'll come up with a version of the song, and then the next day I'll realize the second verse has to be completely rewritten, and we just live in this loft here, so my wife can hear every word, so after 2 weeks I'll be like, honey, you gotta hear this song, and she's like, I heard the song, I know every line.
If I were the moon.
It's just an incredible feeling, and similar to making an album and having it finally come out, finally be mastered, remembering how the songs and felt at their infancy, and to hold it feels like a real accomplishment. And with a book, it's different than a song, because with a song you want people to kind of think of their own story a little bit, and they're free to do that. And with a book, we are kind of filling in more of the story. So it was real different for me.
Does Lily know that she has a book about
does she ever, man? Does she ever? She's so happy about it, and it's her favorite. I mean, it's hard to read it to her because she's so loud during it. She's real excited. That's me. That's me on the owl. That's that's me on a rope swing. That's me with Bunny. Like it's really wonderful. And we were able to share it with her preschool a couple weeks ago, and that was amazing, because nobody saw that coming, and her friends and her teachers, they've been reading it around school, and it's been really wonderful.